welcome to Ron Bever's Gymnasium here on the campus of North Hardin High School in Radcliffe, Kentucky for 17th District Girls Basketball action. It is the finale of the regular season district schedule here for the ladies. Tonight we've got crosstown rivalry action. It's special anytime the North Hardin Lady Trojans and the Lady Bulldogs of John Hardin High School match up, and tonight we've got a great battle in store. The district number 1 seed has already been determined for the first time in many years. It is the Lady Trojans of North Hardin. Right now it's 6-1 in the district. They will be the number 1 seed going into the district tournament. That tournament will be held at John Hardin High School in a couple weeks' time. And so congratulations to the Lady Trojans, Coach Vance Isom, on a great regular season. They are 14-9 overall. Again, 6-1 in the district, and they will have sorry, getting a text from E-Town's coach, Donnie Sweeney. That's pretty good. So, again, good season for the Lady Trojans, and they are here to wrap this thing up. Now, there are some seeding issues on the line tonight. The Lady Bulldogs, led by Coach Nikki Coleman, are 11-10, and they come into this final district matchup at 4-3 in the district. And if they can win tonight, they'll be the 2 seed and play Elizabethtown, who will be the 3. If it's the Lady Trojans victorious tonight, they go to 7-1 in the district, and the Lady Bulldogs go to 4-4. It'll be the Lady Bulldogs in the 4 seed, and they will play these Lady Trojans again in first round action of that tournament. Actually, they'll have to play Fort Knox in the first round and then play, if they can knock off the Lady Eagles, they'll then go into that matchup with the Lady Trojans. So seeding issues still at stake here. A lot of interested parties. I see a number of the Central Hardin Lady Bruins here. Juliana Stith, Katie Gray, Allie Link in the stands watching. Again, the Elizabethtown Lady Panther coaching staff, several of their players, including I saw Brooklyn Brown here. So everyone's interested because everybody wants to know who's playing who in the postseason. And all we know right now is that the Lady Trojans are the number 1 seed. And they will be playing either Central Hardin or John Hardin. They will not be playing E-Town for sure. E-Town will be the 2 or the 3. And we do also know that the Lady Bulldogs will not be playing the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin. So we have a couple of those basic ideas understood, but the overall seeding and the matchups are not yet determined, and this shall determine that tonight. So district implications tonight in this big matchup. I'm Paul Gray bringing you the action tonight. Thanks to Ron Hartley and Tiana Partee, who will be on camera and in the truck producing and directing and making sure you have the action tonight. Now, the question for me, there's a couple of big questions. Number 1 is motivation. Who is going to be the more motivated team? Who, with some of the seeding issues determined, does one team care more than the other? I think both of them in a rivalry game will probably bring a lot of energy. I think that will be the main factor in the motivation. The seeding issues, again, North Hardin already the number 1 seed. Will they bring the same kind of energy? Will the Lady Bulldogs, does it matter to them where they are in this whole thing? So I'm interested to see if there's a motivation factor. If one team looks more involved. You always talk about that in the postseason with bowl games because a lot of those bowl games with college football don't seem to matter a whole lot. Well, is there, a motivation factor where one team doesn't really see that this game matters nearly as much as some of the postseason games that will be coming up in a couple of weeks? So there's one thought. The other thing that I'm really interested in, it's been a crazy 17 district season, and matchups has been a big part of this whole thing. And E-Town has had the number of the Lady Bruins. The Lady Bruins have had the number of John Hardin Lady Bulldogs, beating them twice. But then, of course, the Lady Bulldogs knocked off the E-Town Lady Panthers twice. And so it's been an interesting season where these matchups seem to maybe matter more than they have in the past. Some teams seem to be better suited to playing other teams, and I think it all comes down to pace. And that first matchup between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Trojans, obviously the Lady Trojans won. They won big. I think it was about 19 points about 2 weeks ago. But I think it's pace is what really has mattered. This Lady Trojan squad just plays at a faster pace, a pace at which the guards for the other three teams, they're just not as comfortable, not as confident, and they don't take care of the ball as well at that pace. So I really want to watch to see how much the pace of the game will matter to the outcome of the game here. Can the Lady Bulldogs take care of the basketball against pressure? Will the speed and overall team defense of this Lady Trojan squad cause the Lady Bulldogs to be so uncomfortable that they just can't take care of the ball? So the pace of the game, the pace at which the Lady Trojans play, has really taken a toll on their opponents this year as they played especially in district action. Again, the late comeback against Elizabethtown in the first matchup. Both matchups, it was just a couple of point game with Central Hart, and then they blew them out in the third quarter. And so pace has seemed to really make a big difference to this Lady Trojan squad. I know Coach Isom wants to play at that kind of torrid, fast pace with a lot of trapping and a lot of creating turnovers and getting easy baskets, which they have done beautifully. We're going to pause for just a moment here as we will have the playing of the national anthem, or the singing of the national anthem. We have the JROTC color guard here to present the flag. The PA announcer, Malachi Mullins, is kind of reading our expectations and now introducing our color guard. So we will pause for a few moments for the national anthem. So the color guard and the colors have retired from the floor. And we're ready for the starting lineups here. Again, I haven't talked much about the girls that will be playing a big factor in the action. I talked about district implications and the motivation factor and the matchups we've seen. But we've been around for an entire season here. Probably a lot of you know the main characters we're going to see play this thing out tonight. There's obviously some supporting characters that will play a huge role as well. And we'll talk about them as the night goes along. Again, it's Malachi Mullins, the PA announcer, giving us the starting lineup, starting with the Lady Bulldogs.
At guard, a junior, number 4, Destiny McAllister. At forward, a senior, number 2, Shania Train. At forward, a junior, number 23, Sharon Tidwell. At center, a senior, number 3, Zabi Smalley. The head coach for the Lady Bulldogs is Nikki.
And so the Lady Bulldogs under Coach Nikki Coleman here will start Paris Parker, Janiyah Drain, Sharon Tidwell, Destiny McAllister, and Zavi Smalley. Very impressive starting lineup. A lot of people were very impressed with this lineup and had them as one of the top, one of the favorites, that is, for the region championship this year. They have not lived kind of up to that expectation, but certainly the talent is there to where they could still turn it on here late in the season and be a massive factor in the district tournament and in the region tournament. We'll see what kind of game they can play tonight. Maybe they can take a step in that direction. They look like they've pulled it together here and having a good talk with Coach Coleman before the game starts. Starting lineups for the Lady Trojans. Des Bryant, Ella Shearer, Peyton Isom, Nevaeh Raphael, and Destiny Scott. So Coach Isom has used a number of different starting lineups on the year, some with Destiny Barnes in the lineup, some with Alana Dubose in the lineup, but tonight it'll be Destiny Scott and Nevaeh Raphael. Barnes and Dubose will come off the bench. Jerica Johnson will probably come off the bench and see some action this evening. And we're about ready to get underway. Destiny Scott and Zavi Smalley to jump center. And not tip free, run down by McAllister. Looked like Scott may have gotten it there. Two girls with a lot of height and a lot of hops. Start off there. Turnover, there it is. Up ahead, Raphael running out. She's quick. 2 points. Nevaeh Raphael, she did that several times in that Central Hardin Lady Bruin victory at East Hardin. Raphael getting out. I think she scored 10. A lot of that in transition off of turnovers. Drain's got it. Parker now working against Isom. It's a man-to-man defensive look here. Shear's going to pack it in on Smalley. They throw it to Smalley in the post, something they didn't do a lot in that Central Hardin game. There's Smalley rebounding, and she's got the putback. If she is fired up tonight, it could be a tough one. She's able to get that rebound over Destiny Scott. Oh, nice hands, Paris Parker to create the turnover. Good defense for the Lady Bulldogs. 2-2, 6:57 to go here. McAllister in the lane, turns, almost shot it, decided to give it back to Tidwell. Driving in the lane off the glass. Tidwell, beautiful take. And she's got an early bucket here. Isom out top, man-to-man defense for the Lady Bulldogs. Both teams starting off in a man look. Screen, Shear coming off the screen. Parker guarding her. She's on the drive, finds Scott working against Smalley. Pulls up from the elbow, shot up just off the mark. Tidwell's got a rebound. Scott has that shot, but she just looked a little off balance. Maybe a little too quick shooting that one there. Smalley for three, and she's got her hand up in the air saying three right there. So, wow, great start for Smalley. 5 quick ones. Wow, great take by Isom. They're going to say it was on the floor. She made the off-balance bucket, but Sean Tidwell called for the foul. Her first, team's first. Tidwell now guarding Shear. They'll get it to Raphael, who's guarded by Parker. Knocked loose by Tidwell, out of bounds, stays with the Trojans. 7-2. Tidwell with a bucket, Smalley with 2 buckets. 7-2, early lead for this Lady Bulldog squad. This is the kind of game they're capable of playing. We'll see if they can maintain that. Just off the mark, Shear in the lane. Parker with the rebound. She's small, but she's tough. A lot of rebounds in that Central Hardin game. Paris Parker very physical. Tidwell will take an open 3. Off the mark, Drain trying to run it down. She's got it and gives it to Tidwell. Ooh, almost lost it there. So 4 rebounds already for this Lady Bulldog squad. None for the Lady Trojans yet. That rebounding advantage should be massive here. It has been in several of the games. Tidwell just off the mark there. Scott, great position. She's got her first rebound. 7-2, 5:25 to go in the first. Isom working against Drain. 3, oh my, land off the glass. Not even a smile. She meant to do it. I don't know about that. All right. 7-5, big shot. I think that's a little bit of a mismatch there if Drain has to guard Isom. In the lane that time. Great take by McAllister. Super aggressive into the lane. They're going to call Nevaeh Raphael for the foul. Her first, team's first. 2 shots for McAllister here. It's a 7-5 ball game after the Isom 3-pointer. McAllister will knock down that one. Good from the line in that last matchup against Central Hardin. Second one bounces around and goes in. 9-5. Lady Bulldogs in front. Raphael back to Isom. Isom's going to find Des Bryant. Oh, what a great shake. Left hand scoop. Des Bryant. Head fake into the basket against McAllister. 9-7. Lady Bulldogs in front. I think we're in for a fun one, folks. Good start for both squads. Drain has it taken by Isom. Isom going all the way. Big foul by Drain. Isom goes down. Didn't like that. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. First foul on Drain. 2 free throws coming for Isom. First one's good. She's got 4 already. We got 4:29 to go here in the first. And that one's good as well. So a lot of scoring early in the ball game. 9-9, fast start for both of these squads. Both again staying in this man-to-man look. I think North Hardin will sag off of several of the John Hardin players right now, playing just a very tough man-to-man look. Destiny Scott doing a good job right now guarding Zavi Smalley. Ball knocked free. Isom will come up with the rebound on the long rebound. She's driving against Parker in the lane, no good. Scott had the rebound, no good. Smalley kind of back, just waiting for the pass, but Bryant gets there to knock it loose. Smalley in that E-Town game had taken and not really running the floor and staying back. In pickup games, we call that cherry picking. That's waiting to see if there's a quick rebound so you can get a long pass out, a long outlet. They were able to do that, but great hustle from Des Bryant to knock that one loose. Destiny Barnes has checked into the ball game. Raphael has checked out. She knocks the ball loose there. Will be on the sideline out of bounds. McAllister will bring it in. It looks like Barnes will draw that assignment. Drain gives to Smalley out top. She's got Scott guarding her. Destiny Scott, we'll see how that matchup works out. She's looked good early on here. A couple of big plays from Smalley. She's got 5 early points. Parker guarded so tough by Parker. Tries to go backdoor to McAllister. Overthrew the pass. And McAllister trying to save it in, but her toe was on the line as she went flying out of bounds to get it. 9-9. Lady Trojans looking for their first lead of the ball game. Bryant, oh, so strong against McAllister. Wow, that looked good. Dez has got 4. A couple games I've called recently, she hasn't scored as much. But man, she's aggressive and strong against McAllister. McAllister's such a great athlete. I think the best athlete in the region, but Dez a little stronger. She's going to take advantage of that and just push through. Drain 3 on the way, in and out. Barnes has got the rebound, going the other way now. Quickly up the floor. Isom set for 3, just off the mark. There's McAllister. She's got a board, going the other direction now. 11-9 Lady Trojans in front after the beautiful Des Bryant take to the basket. Screen coming. Smalley's going to give it back to Tidwell. She's going to work on Bryant. Oh, she's strong in there as well. Just a little short, and Isom's got a rebound. Pushing it the other way. This pace is fast, and I think favors the Lady Trojans. It's going to go back to the Lady Bulldogs as Smalley rejected the shot by Isom, and it went off of Isom's foot. Shearer will check out. Alana DeBose will check in. No substitutions yet for this Lady Bulldogs squad. Again, the bench not quite as deep. Coach Coleman will not go quite as quickly in and out as far as her bench and her substitutions, especially if there's no foul trouble. And to this point, there's not. High post to Smalley. She gives it to Parker. Gives it to Drain. Back to Parker. Switch on defense. Nice job. They go in the post. McAllister working on Barnes. Tidwell has it. She's going to work on Bryant. Just a little bit out of control. Knocked out of bounds. And the Lady Trojans will have possession going the other way. Tidwell a little bit too quick. A little too much action there. She was very determined. She wanted that shot in the post against Bryant. Just working a little too fast. She needs to maybe slow it down a little bit. Drain will check out. Patricia Gregory will check in. She scored 10 points in that Central Hardin game. Was a huge factor for this Lady Bulldogs squad. 11-9 Lady Trojans, 1:48 to go here. Pace has, as far as scoring, has slowed just a little bit. Parker doing a good job guarding Isom. She's going to pull up, find Scott. Scott's looking to drive the ball. Back out top to DeBose, who's guarded by McAllister. Left hand floater in the lane, way off the mark. There's Smalley with the rebound. McAllister now to bring it up the floor. Smalley way out top. They've got to get her underneath and get her the ball some. Have not thrown her the ball but one time in the post so far in the ball game. Parker's got it. Hand off to Tidwell. Tidwell guarded by Bryant. Tidwell picks up the dribble, trying to find Parker, does. Oh, Parker had a reverse layup, didn't take it. Gregory on the drive. Gregory's got two. So Gregory continuing her hot play from that Central Hardin ball game, just off the bench. Oh, I don't know what they're going to call it. No, they're going to say it's on the floor. If that's the NBA, it is a good basket, but they're going to call that one on the floor prior to the shots. Peyton Isom a little frustrated with that. It's 11-11 after the Patricia Gregory bucket. Tie game, 49 seconds to go here. Pace is frantic. Isom unguarded. She'll take that three. Oh, back iron, no good. Big rebound from Bryant. Triple teamed inside, back to DeBose. Three again, Isom. That one's good, same spot. She knocks it down. She's got 2 threes in the first. 8 points to start it off. The 17-point-a-game score off to a hot start. McAllister walking it up with 25 seconds, down 3. She'll fire from 3, try to match, way off the mark. Tidwell couldn't get it. Ooh. Yeah, they're going to call McAllister as she crashes into Bryant. Again, the first couple of possessions when they took a lead, they involved Smalley. She gets a rebound, put back. She knocks down a 3. She really hasn't seen the ball except for outside the three-point arc since then. And so this Lady Bulldogs squad still struggling maybe to find their leading score in her comfort zone. 14 seconds, DeBose walking it up against McAllister. She'll give it to Isom, working on Gregory. They're going to clear out. They need to clear out. Just let her work. Drive in the lane. Oh, man, that's such a pretty finger roll. Peyton Isom taking matters into her own hands here. And she's got 10 in the first quarter. And the Lady Trojans in front, 16-11. Good quarter for Peyton Isom. A great quarter of action. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com, etownapartments.com. By Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. For those serving in the military, a discount is available. Etown Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So in the first quarter, not a timeout called. The pace went quickly. It's a quick first quarter, and I didn't get to my read. So we appreciate Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, etownapartments.com, and Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling. We'll get to our other sponsors. If we ever have a timeout during the ball game, I'm sure with a game like this, we'll see that. So what a great start. Peyton Isom will start on the bench, but, man, 10 points in that first quarter. Jerica Johnson has checked in. Ella Shearer back in as well. Screened by Des Bryant. They're going to call her for a foul. First personal, team second. She was setting a foul to try to spring Ella Shearer free, and she was moving on that screen. I think that was probably a pretty good call. Didn't see it really well. Wow, McAllister almost lost it there. Looking for Tidwell. Finds Gregory. Gregory back to McAllister, just short on the 3. McAllister's got the board, driving off the glass, no good. Tidwell rebounding, got it to go. So Sharon Tidwell, she's got 4 now with 2 boards. 7:26 to go. It's 16-13 Lady Trojan. Tidwell falls down trying to guard Bryant. DuBose open, couldn't get it to go. Johnson got the rebound. Now it's Shear out front. Bryant for 3. That's way off the mark. Didn't even draw iron that time. she's much better going to the rim, as she has done a great job of that early in the ball game. So Nevaeh Raphael, Peyton Isom, and Destiny Scott back in. DuBose and Shearer will stay on the floor. Bryant, Barnes, and Johnson will check out. Same group that finished the first quarter for the Lady Bulldogs. McAllister, Tidwell, Smalley, Gregory, and number 10, who's Brylan Jackson. Gregory's got it. She's going to drive quickly. Was stopped by Scott on the help. Oh, man, they've got her inside. They get it to Smalley. Quick move. She did a great job of holding Scott off. They will just throw the ball in there. She'll have a lot of opportunities. Trying to make a good pass down the floor. Isom just could not connect with Raphael, and they'll turn it over. Lady Bulldog possession, 6:36 to go. They're just down one, 16-15. We got ourselves a fun one here. Castro walk it up. Raphael is there. Again, they're trying to put a lot of pressure defensively. Jackson going to Smalley again. Smalley inside, scores again. I'm telling you, that is the method this Bulldog team can use to beat anybody in this district. And there's Gregory with a rebound as Isom was just off the mark on the three. 17-16 Bulldogs in front. McAllister driving, wanted the step back three, decided against it. Jackson's got it now. Throws it to Gregory, and then Gregory makes a move. Oh, great pass. They're going to call a foul on Raphael. This was a good pass from Gregory to McAllister on a backdoor cut. And Raphael reached in to knock that thing out. Her second, team's third. She'll check out, and Des Bryant will check back in. Into Tidwell. She wants to work against Bryant. Back to McAllister. Screen set. Screen and roll. Step back three. Not quite enough on it. Isom has the rebound. That's the problem with the step back three, is the momentum going backwards. A lot of those shots turn out to be short. Scott driving. Blocked by Tidwell. I think they're going to call a foul on Tidwell. Scott was a little bit off balance. Went off of her right foot. Tidwell's second. Team's third. That's going to be tough. Again, foul trouble for Tidwell and Smalley is what has derailed this squad at times this year. Scott knocks it down. Her first. Again, Scott was a little off balance, jumped off the wrong foot. She was a little bit out of stride, but good job being aggressive. She saw an opening and drove hard to it. That's what you've got to do, even if you're a post player. She makes both. 18-17, and there's Tidwell. Wow, unstoppable. Straight down the pipe to the basket. Beautiful. Such a strong move down the middle. Oh, great pass to Destiny Scott. She goes up, blocked by Smalley. Pump fake on the pass. Oh, great look. Des Bryant to Destiny Scott. She's got four now. That one's created by Des Bryant. Pump fake on a pass. Drive, drew the defense, then made that one. Now we got a zone look here from this Lady Trojan squad. Like a 3-2 trapping look. Gregory had Destiny Scott held off inside, not looking for the pass, though. McAllister put it on the spot where she thought Gregory would go, and at that point, nothing there. So 20-19, Lady Trojans in front. 4:51 to go here. Isom working against Brylan Jackson out top. Shearer, deep three on the way, and it's good. Ella Shearer, first attempt, first bucket. She's got three. 23-19, Lady Trojans in front. The three-point shooters for this Lady Trojans squad can be deadly. McAllister drove herself to the baseline into trouble, but gets out of trouble by throwing it off of Shearer's leg. Janiyah Drain checking in. Patricia Gregory checking out. She did a good job for this Lady Bulldog squad. Has been a good find for them. Oh, Tidwell just off the mark there. Gets it back to McAllister. She'll drive, but she'll get it to go. Destiny McAllister. So good rebound from Tidwell. Good drive from McAllister is the big three for this Lady Bulldogs squad. Off to a great start tonight. Shearer working. Oh, she's going to take a three. That was a little off balance. Probably not a great idea there. Tidwell's got the rebound. It's going the other way, as it was Jackson guarding Shearer. She had space, but really wasn't set. They're going to call a foul on number 4, Destiny Barnes, as Tidwell was driving. Oh, Tidwell inside. Beautiful. She's got 8 points to go with 4 rebounds. She's really making a difference in this ball game right now. Tidwell, oh, great move. Bryant up and in. This is such a good ball game, folks. These two teams are playing at such a high level. 25-23 Lady Trojans, as Des Bryant gave them back the lead there. McAllister thought about a three, didn't take it. Jackson's got it now. Back out top to Drain, to McAllister, drive, baseline, off the mark. Tidwell fighting. Ooh, that could have been her 3rd foul. Shears got the rebound. They're going to call a held ball possession. I didn't see the ball ever getting held. I don't know if the foul was committed or not, but certainly I didn't see a held ball there. 25-23, 3:08 to go here in the second. Tidwell's got it with Isom guarding. Is it man or a zone? It looks like it might be a zone look. Here it is. It's a zone look. An extra defender on Smalley inside is Barnes, as she's playing off of Drain. So it's like a triangle and 2 kind of a look. McAllister thought about the three. Tidwell's got it there. Tidwell from the elbow, left alone, can't get it to go. Isom's got the rebound, going the other way with it. Shears open for 3. She'll let that fly just off the mark. It's going to stay here with the Lady Trojans. It was off of Sharon Tidwell's leg. 2:34 in the second, 25-23 Lady Trojans. Great ball game here. Scott's got it working on Zavi Smalley back outside. Bryant's got it against Jackson. Step back, baseline shot, no good. Barnes with the rebound. That's what she can give this team. Now to Scott. She's going to work on, wow, that one should have been called. I think Smalley gets the block as Scott went up. You got to go more into her to get that call instead of straight up in that case. McAllister thought about it again, didn't take it. Jackson will take it this time. Brylan Jackson way off the mark. Isom will run that one down. Ahead to Shear. She's got Bryant. Tidwell goes flying past. Bryant, nice pump fake. She's got 8 points. Coach Coleman wants a timeout with 1:50 to go here in the first half. It's 27-23. Lady Trojans in front again in transition. And they get the easy score. That's where the Lady Trojans, they'll try to run you. They'll run your legs off. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. So there was one of the first evidences that the pace might be starting to wear on the Lady Bulldogs a little bit, as there was a steal and a run out quickly in transition. The Lady Trojans get there, and there's another one knocked away in transition. Easy layup, Bryant. So here in the under 2-minute time frame, this Lady Trojan squad may be starting to take a toll with the pace of play and creating some turnovers. They're extending their zone to trap. Wow, great answer from Tidwell. Sharon Tidwell's having a great first half with 10 points. Barnes, nice catch. Oh, off her foot. Not sure what the call is right here. Oh, man. Tidwell is called for her 3rd on Isom. And Ison will go to the line to shoot one in the bonus. Raphael will check in for Destiny Barnes. Tidwell with 3. The team only has so Gregory will check in and Tidwell will check out. I'm missing some fouls somewhere. I'm going to have to catch up on that. Rebound there. The front end of the 1-and-1 is missed. Jerica Johnson has checked in for the Lady Trojans. Parker trying to drive it there. Oh, nice play by Raphael going high to knock that one away as they were trying to go to Smalley in the high post. Raphael, such a good athlete. Again, she does so much damage in transition. There's Smalley with Isom. This is a zone look. 2-3, they'll extend and trap there. Gregory's knocked away by Johnson. There's the turnovers. There's the pace. Again, Jerica Johnson's got 2. 31-25, a 6-point advantage. 47 seconds to go here in the half. Oh, inside to Parker, but Parker's going to go back out. Gregory 3 on the way, in and out. Destiny Scott with the rebound. Isom quickly the other way again. Off the mark. She thought she was fouled, as did Nevaeh Raphael, but it'll go to the Lady Bulldogs. 30 seconds to go here in the half. 31-25, Lady Bulldog possession here with Tidwell off the floor. Gotta find Smalley somehow in the offense, somewhere in the paint. Johnson out top in the zone to create havoc there. Gregory's got it. Cross court, almost knocked away by Des Bryant again. Parker's got it. McAllister's open with 15 seconds. Oh my goodness. Went all the way around and out. Smalley with the rebound and put back. She's finally back involved in the action. She's got 11. Oh, great pass by Isom. Gets it to Scott quickly up the floor. Scott has 6, and that's the end of the half. Wow. Secondary break. So there's a basket by Smalley on one end and fast break off the inbounds pass. Isom breaks down the defense, dumps it off to Scott as she drew the defense. Defense not totally set in transition, and just a great job by the Lady Trojans. You really saw what I talked about in pregame. I talked about pace and how fast this North Hardin team plays and how fast they make other teams play and make them uncomfortable. Well, that last 2 to 3 minutes of that second quarter, the Lady Bulldogs looked really uncomfortable. We've got a 33-27 halftime advantage for the Lady Trojans. The home team will be back in 8 minutes for first half stats and second half action.
Hi, I'm Jarrett Cox with HCEC-TV, and today we're here with one of our great sponsors, West Point Bank, and to tell you a little more about it, we have Shelley Brackett, Assistant Vice President. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So, West Point Bank has had a long relationship with HCEC-TV. Can you talk a little bit about the history of West Point Bank?
Yes, so West Point Bank is locally owned and operated. The holding company purchased us about 36 years ago. We started in a little bank in West Point, Kentucky, and we've grown to 5 branches. So
the 5 branches, if somebody wants to visit one of your branches, where are they at?
So we have our branch in Radcliffe. We also have our branch in Elizabethtown. And we also service Glendale, and of course, I already said West Point and Upton.
So what services are offered at West Point Bank?
So we're a full-service bank. We do all kinds of loans, commercial, consumer, and now secondary market loans. We have your free checking accounts, your business checking. So pretty much everything everyone else has to offer, but with good customer service.
And good customer service from right here at home is always important.
Yes, very important.
So you mentioned the secondary market program. Can you inform me on what that is?
Yes, so our secondary market program is something that West Point Bank has just recently got into. Previously, we didn't sell our loans to investors. We kept them all in-house and serviced the loans ourselves. So now we have the opportunity to sell our loans to investors, and that way we could offer lower interest rates, fixed 30-year products, and also lower down payments with the different programs that they offer. So.
And that's very important, especially with everything going on right now.
Right.
So, as I've said, West Point Bank has had a long relationship with HCEC-TV. And I know before we started, you told me that your sisters played sports in high school and your nieces play now. How does it feel to see your nieces on TV?
It is really great. It's a great opportunity, for, the parent or the grandparent that may have to miss or not be able to be there for other obligations, to actually get to watch their child play or their grandchild. So I just think it's just came full circle, from just being in high school and watching how this whole program has developed to being out of school for 20 years and being here. It's an awesome experience. So.
Yeah, and it's so funny. One of the first times that I got recognized for my work here was doing one of these sponsor interviews, and I got a text from someone, at the college telling me, "Did I see you on TV?"
Right, I get that a lot. I saw you on TV during the commercial, so I mean, it's great. We're in this community. We live here. We work here. We play here. It's great to give back to the community and to be involved.
And we really appreciate your generosity in giving back to us, because without your help, we would not be able to provide the live sports coverage that we do.
Right. So we're very appreciative and thankful for you all doing your hard work as well, and it's just a great opportunity for both of us.
Well, thank you very much for your support. Thank you for coming on and talking about your great bank, locally owned, locally operated, 5 branches right here in Hardin County. Now let's get back to some live sports action.
I'm Paul Gray bringing the action. We got a great first half of action. 33-27, Lady Trojans in front of the Lady Bulldogs. Sorry for that. I'm sure things are running. You're hearing me yell at my kid telling him, bring me a Kit Kat bar. I need something to keep me going here for this second half. But the second half is going to be some great action. Let me give you some stats from the first half. Peyton Ison with 10 points. Someone tells me she's 8 points short of 1,000 for her career, so that's something to watch for. Des Bryant with 10, Destiny Scott 6, Ella Shearer 3, and Jerica Johnson 2, Nevaeh Raphael 2. On the Lady Bulldogs side, Zavi Smalley 11, Destiny McAllister 4, Sharon Tidwell 10, Patricia Gregory 2. So 33-27 is the total, a 6-point lead. And again, the matchups are the thing in this district, and this North Hardin squad, even though smaller and going to struggle to rebound the ball, the rebounding advantage is heavily in favor of the Lady Bulldogs, as it is when North Hardin plays Central Hardin. Central Hardin out-rebounds them massively. But the turnovers and the pace and the speed is something that these other teams struggle to handle when they face the Lady Trojans. And that last 2 minutes turned into a track meet, and that is something that the Lady Bulldogs cannot allow to happen. This third quarter, these first 3 minutes are the key to this thing. If the Lady Trojans can get out in transition and get some more easy buckets, it'll be curtains for the Lady Bulldogs. They've got to play fast. They've got to play smart, take care of the basketball. Now, the Lady Bulldogs will start off with Patricia Gregory on the floor, Sharon Tidwell on the bench. She's got 3 fouls. That is part of the story, is the foul trouble that the Lady Bulldogs can get themselves into. The Lady Trojans will start with it, up 6. Des Bryant to start with the inbounds pass. Drain guarding Isom. Isom into the backcourt to get the inbounds pass. Back to Bryant. Oh, beautiful backdoor screen and cut to Isom. Beautifully done out of the halftime break. Isom with 12 now. Great back screen. Bryant saw it. It was a set play. Raphael guarding McAllister. finds Parker. Great defense by Isom. Shear guarding Drain. They're trying to go inside. Knocked away by Bryant as she sagged off as they wanted to go to Smalley. Good move. Oh, Bryant quickly. Oh, beautiful pass. Raphael 3 on the way. That's way off the mark. That's not her shot. She's great in transition and in the lane. Probably not a three-point shooter. Great pass there. Oh, shot altered by Smalley. Rebound to Paris Parker. All right, it's going to be Smalley out front now, guarded by Scott. She'll go to Gregory. Patricia Gregory back to Smalley. Drain setting a screen. Smalley now guarded. Oh, man, she thought about a 25-foot three. She thought otherwise. Parker's got it now. Trying to go backdoor to McAllister. Good pump fake. Drive, right hand, and in. Wow, Destiny McAllister. She's got 6 now. Good take. They need that offense. 35-29. Bryant driving. She passes it to Scott. Scott will take it back outside. She'll shoot from just outside the free throw. Oh, in and out. Good look. Paris Parker's got it ahead to Smalley. Smalley there. She's got the bucket. Smalley's got 13. Back the other way quickly, and there's Scott with a bucket. That's what happens with these Lady Trojans. They're so fast. Even when you get a transition look, they're back at you in a flash. And tough to handle. Smalley guarded by Scott. Going to hand off to Parker. She tried to set a screen. Parker ran into the screen. Going to McAllister in the lane. They're going to call a foul on Shear, who had jumped in front of the pass but maybe caught the arm. So Ella Shear called for the foul, her first, team's first of the half. Baseline out of bounds. She gets it to Smalley, back to Parker. She thought about the shot as well. Can't get it. Smalley coming to get. Oh, she'll take a deep, deep way off the mark. She did not have her feet set. Bad idea. Ahead to Scott. Working against Smalley. Pump fake. Basket and a foul. They call Smalley. She's gotten away with, that's her first. I think she's gotten away with a couple against Scott. Where she's blocked Destiny Scott's shot, but Destiny's just continuing to go at her. Destiny's got 10 points right now in the ball game. Trying to complete the three-point play, and she will. She's got 11 on the ball game. This Lady Trojan squad firing on all cylinders. 40-31 here. Backdoor cut, McAllister. They're going to call a block. The basket is good, and the foul's on Bryant. I don't know. She had position, but she may have kind of crawled underneath McAllister on the jump. Could have gone either way. They're going to give the foul to Bryant, and McAllister will have a chance to complete the three-point play here. And she does, so McAllister, she's got 5 already here in the third quarter. 40-34. Lady Trojans up 6, 5:19 to go here in the third quarter. It's a 6-point advantage, the same as it was at the half. There's Isom. She was fouled on the arm. No call as Drain got all arm. No call there, but it will be, they'll say Drain knocked it out of bounds. The officials are interpreting that as a block shot. And out of bounds. Des Bryant will bring it in. Oh, great cut by Raphael, but good defense from McAllister. Isom cutting there as well. Scott wants it. 3 on, oh man, just off him. She's got a great shot. I like her taking that one. Rebound to Parker. She's going to bring it up quickly. Into Smalley, knocked loose by Bryant. Up and under. Smalley. A little bit of chirping there. She's got a bucket and the foul. Call will be on, I believe, Destiny Scott. It is. That's her first, I believe. Team's second. Destiny Scott's first. Smalley off the mark. Cannot complete the three-point play. She's got 15 points on the ball game here. 40-36 now. Bryant on McAllister has just been way too strong for McAllister. McAllister got the rebound on the floor A nice play from Destiny. They're going to call a foul on Raphael, who's trying to get the ball from McAllister. So Nevaeh Raphael's first, team's third of the half. Destiny Barnes will check in. Nevaeh Raphael will check out for the Lady Trojans. Tidwell to inbounds. They've got Coach Coleman's got Tidwell back on the floor here with 3 fouls. 4:38 to go in the third. Tidwell's going to have to play smart. McAllister loses control of the ball. It's fought for. Paris Parker's got it. Back to McAllister. Cross court Tidwell. She wants a 3 just off the mark. Scott comes up with the rebound. It's going the other way in a hurry. Isom underneath the basket. Can't get it to go. Tidwell battling for it. She's got the rebound, hustling the other direction. And there's Smalley back at the other end waiting for it. Parker gets it. McAllister 3 on the way, just off the mark. Oh, rebound. Drain almost had the rebound, but it went out of bounds off of her hands there. Wow. (40-36). Great opportunity for the Lady Bulldogs to cut into that lead. Again, they've got McAllister guarding Bryant, and she is, as great an athlete as she is, she's slight of build. Des Bryant, very strong. And she's been able to take the ball to the basket. 3 on the way from Shear, just off the mark. Long rebound to McAllister. 3:35 to go, a 4-point game. Lady Trojans, oh, great move by McAllister in the lane, and it goes. She's got 11.7 here in the third quarter. Long pass trying to go to Destiny Scott. Out of bounds. It's a 2-point ball game, 40-38. Jerica Johnson going to check in for the Lady Trojans. Coach Isom is going to get Shear out. 3:22 to go. I think we've got a man look here from this Lady Trojans squad. They've gone back and forth between a man and an extended zone. Inside to Smalley. No chance against that. If she gets it that deep, it's going to be 2 points. 40-40. The Lady Bulldogs have tied it up, so they withstood the torrid pace of the late second quarter, early third quarter, and have been able to get back into this thing. Led by Zavi Smalley and Destiny McAllister. McAllister 7 here in the third. Wow, Destiny Scott answers. Woo, she's got 7 in the third quarter to go to make it 13 on the ball game. McAllister misses. Isom rebounding, hustling it up the floor. She's going to go all the way. Euro step off the glass. She's got 14 to go with 6 rebounds. Big game for Peyton Isom in this rivalry matchup, 44-40. Lady Trojans, Tidwell working against Barnes. Looking out top, she's got McAllister at the free throw line. McAllister could drive. Oh, looking for Smalley, who was cutting and a little high. Johnson's got the turnover, finds Isom. Tipped out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on Janiah Drain, reaching her second, team's second of the half.
In for the Lady Trojans, number 15, Alice Shearer.
Shear checking back in. Destiny Scott going to get a breather. She has played a lot of minutes. A lot of minutes. Oh, nice defense by Paris Parker, knocking away the inbounds pass. 1-on-3. Tidwell going all the way. Can't get it to go on the reverse. Foul on Johnson. It's her first, team's fourth. It's a good move from Tidwell. Just couldn't quite finish it. It looked like she was going to finish that one on the reverse. 2:01 to go here in the third. 44-40. Lady Trojans in front. As soon as the Lady Bulldogs tied it up, the Trojans stretched the lead back out quickly here. With Destiny Scott on the bench now, I kind of wonder if they'll try to go into Zavi Smalley often. They should, with the true post presence on the bench, getting a rest right now. Tidwell knocking that one down, so she's got a point there. 11 on the game with 5 rebounds. Sheer unguarded. She thought about the 3. Tidwell hurried and got into position to stop that. Isom guarded by Drain. They clear it for her. She's going to cross over and go in the lane. They're going to call Drain for reaching again. There was some body and a reach. They're going to call her on the arm with the reach. So Drain's got 3 fouls. Team's third of the half. Oh, Shear's open. 3 on the way. Oh, just off the front iron. Johnson, nice rebound. Blocked by Parker. Out of bounds off of Johnson. Wow, I didn't see that, but that's the call. Parker against the pressure by Johnson. Full court man-to-man pressure from Jerica Johnson. That pressure on defense creates the double dribble as if you put it on your hip, that is going to be a double dribble call. So 44-41, Lady Trojans in front. They've got possession, man defense here. Shear now walks with it. She was going to go to Jerica Johnson on the handoff as they were working a motion offense out top. And timing was off, and Shear was off on that as well. McAllister against Isom. She's looking to go over the top. Finds Tidwell driving. Oh, dump off to Smalley. Beautiful job by Sharon Tidwell. Smalley's got 19 now to go with 3 rebounds. Working against Parker. Des Bryant in the lane. Beautiful. Her first bucket here in the second half. She's got 12. Parker now driving it up the floor. 52 seconds to go. Oh, there's Bryant. Almost had the steal. McAllister there. Drain in the corner. Open for 3, and she got it. Janiyah Drain. Big 3. 46-46. 37 seconds to go here in the third. Isom step back 3, way off the mark. Drain with the rebound, gets it to McAllister quickly. Going the other way. McAllister pulls up, working against Shear. Picks up the dribble. There's Parker. Oh, Tidwell cutting in the lane. She's got Isom on her. A little bit of a mismatch, but she can't get it to go. There's Smalley on the rebound and put back. 21 points for Zavi Smalley. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Bryant, rebound, Barnes. They're going to call a foul here with 1.5 seconds there. So Barnes, a good rebound. Not sure who the foul was on there. I missed that. 48-46. Lady Bulldogs in front by 2. They have done an amazing job here. Patricia Gregory will check in for the last second and a half to make sure Tidwell does not pick up her 4. She's got 3. Oh, great look as Peyton Isom cuts, gets the pass, and is going to go to the line. That may be Janiyah Drain's 4th. It is. Drain has picked up her 4th, team's 5th. Wow. Brylan Jackson will check in for her with 0.3 seconds left. I'm not sure if that will affect anything there. Isom's got a chance with 2 to try to tie this thing back up. She knocks down the first, so Isom, she's got 5 here in the second half. I think she just needs 3 more to reach the 1,000-point mark. Hate for them to slow down the pace of this ball game for that presentation, even though I'll love it. Love Peyton Isom. What a great player she is. That one's off the mark. And there's a whistle, but they're going to call, there's a lane violation, but they're going to say that the quarter is over. Wait a minute. Quarter is not over. There was a lane violation there as Isom tried to get in the lane to get her own rebound when she realized it was going to be a miss. She stepped over the line, so with half a second maybe left, 0.3 they're going to put on the clock there. That's what there was before. Tidwell's going to check back in. They're going to catch and throw at the basket here. Probably didn't even get that one off, but McAllister had the best chance of throwing it down there. Wow, what a great third quarter. Lady Bulldogs up 48-47 as they overcome a 6-point halftime deficit to be up 1 here late in the game. We're going to start the fourth quarter with a 1-point ball game. Again, the first installment of this ball game was a 19-point North Hardin blowout, but this Lady Bulldog squad has come to play tonight, and man, do they look good. This is an HCEC-TV student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Tiana Partee and Ron Hartley. I'm Paul Gray calling the action. We'd also like to thank NHHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. So, wow, what a great 3 quarters of basketball. And here we are, 1-point ball game, 8 minutes to go here. Crosstown bragging rights hanging in the balance. John Hardin, North Hardin. It'll be DeBose, Isom, Bryant, Scott, and Shearer to start for the Lady Trojans. It'll be Jackson, Tidwell, McAllister, Smalley, and Parker for the Lady Bulldogs. Parker will take the pass into the back court, working against Isom. Left-hand dribble to McAllister against DeBose. Looking for those matchups. It is a man defense. Jackson there. Going to go over the top to Smalley. She controlled it. Oh, almost got it to go. I think they're going to call it on. They call it on Isom. Okay, Peyton Isom called for the foul. 2 shots for Smalley. Again, she was doubled. They threw it high just to try to get her the basketball, and she made it pay off by fighting for that ball and getting that opportunity. Scott will check out, and Shearer will check in. I think, no, I'm sorry. No, nobody checking in or out. Both of those were on the floor. Coach Isom just wants to talk to Destiny Scott. So Smalley knocks down a pair there. She's got 12 here in the second half, 23 total. 7:39 to go, 50-47, John Hardin, Lady Bulldog lead. Isom off the screen, long 3, no good. Smalley rebound. Tidwell to Parker. Parker against Isom, looking for Tidwell. Wow, lucky McAllister came up with that. Oh, McAllister couldn't get that one to go. Shearer has the rebound, gets it to Isom. They're going to hustle up the floor. Bryant, no good. Scott's got it. No good. Wow, Smalley with the rebound. Big couple of misses there. That's the kind of thing that can really cost you. Jackson's got long 2 off the mark. Des Bryant's got a rebound there. It's going the other direction now. Parker guarding Bryant easily to the basket in the lane. DeBose now has it. Mid-range shot, but off balance, and there's Smalley with another rebound. This Lady Trojan squad offensively struggling now to score the basketball. Not getting their transition looks, not hitting open shots, taking some bad shots. That one's off the mark. Shearer's got the rebound. They're trying to push pace, try to run this John Hardin team into the ground. Scott, they call a travel. I did not see a travel there, but trying to move the ball to Ella Shearer. Another error for this Lady Trojan squad, so this is going to be John Hardin fans wanting a foul in the interior. Wow, they got it to Smalley inside into the lane, and it's good. Beautiful jump hook from Smalley. 25 points on the ball game. She is just dominating this game. 52-47, a 5-point game with 6 minutes to go. And Coach Isom wants a timeout as this Lady Trojan squad just really struggling on the offensive end now to move the ball and get anything to go. And the Lady Bulldogs really finding their rhythm right now. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Eton Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. So let's see what Coach Isom can come up with here. Lady Trojans will have the ball sideline out of bounds, imploring his team, trying to get them in some kind of rhythm here, see if they can find it. I think the best way to do that is probably to extend the defense, go into that trapping zone look that was so effective late in the second quarter. And get some turnovers and create some play out of the turnovers. Bryant gets it back. It's going to be, ooh. Yeah, Zavi Smalley looking at the official like, how did we get that ball? That should have been off of John Harden. John Harden knocked that ball loose as Des Bryant tried to get a bounce pass to Destiny Scott. It was knocked loose, but the Lady Bulldogs will have it. Oh, great pass inside to Parker, but she's going to dribble out. Finds Jackson driving off 1 foot, no good, gets her own rebound. Finds McAllister cutting. Oh, couldn't get it to go, but there's a foul called. McAllister will go to the line to shoot a pair. I think they called Isom. Yeah. Her second personal, team's 7th. 2 free throws for McAllister. The first one's good. So this thing is starting to stretch out a little bit here. 53-47 with 5.5 to go here in the ball game. Raphael will check in. Lana DeBose will check out. But again, it's been a while since the Lady Trojans have put the ball in the basket. McAllister knocks down another. She's got 9 in the second half, 13 total. Isom for 3 again, unable to get it to go. Smart play by Raphael. She gets the rebound and throws it off of Jackson to retain possession. Des Bryant to inbounds. Oh, they get it inside to Scott. There was a switch, and she had Paris Parker on her. Parker does the smart thing and fouls. Scott will go to the line to shoot a pair, so Parker's going to make her earn it. That's her 3rd, team 6th. So both teams will be in the bonus at this point. Destiny Scott makes a pair. It's now 54-49. Again, Lady Bulldogs in front. Brylan Jackson has it. Gets it ahead to Destiny, not McAllister. It's Tidwell with it. Back to Jackson. They're struggling. Isom takes it away. Here they go. Turnovers and runouts. All the way, Peyton Isom. One more point. She's got 1,000. 54-51 with 5 minutes to go here. Isom working against McAllister, trying to knock it loose. McAllister, Euro step, can't get it to go. Des Bryant, boy, I thought she was going to get that one. Bryant with another rebound there. Oh, great pass inside to Raphael. That was a dime from Peyton Isom, and it's a 1-point ball game. 54-53, Lady Bulldog lead, and Coach Coleman wants a timeout, as a couple of turnovers have led to baskets on the other end. So there you go, the Lady Trojans getting some turnovers, getting some looks in the open floor. A great pass from Isom, and Raphael paid it off with the basket. Again, 54-53. What a great ball game here tonight at Ron Bevers Gymnasium. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling is a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. So Lady Bulldogs with it and a 1-point advantage. 4:47 to go left in the ball game. Parker's got it here. Extended zone pressure. That's what I was talking about. These Lady Trojans needed to extend the defense. Gregory gets her shot blocked, but the Lady Bulldogs will keep possession. If she could have dumped it off inside, Smalley was cutting to the rim. Didn't see her. Didn't get the foul call. Good block from Scott. Tidwell blocked by Scott. Fighting for it. The rebound goes to Des Bryant. Trying to make another long pass to Raphael. That time a little bit high, a little bit ill-advised. Again, they're trying to push the pace, and here they come up the floor to pressure the ball. I think this is a great move by these Lady Trojans, and it's gonna. The official pointed at the bench instead of the correct direction, but it is going to be Lady Trojan basketball. Again, this heightened pressure and pace really makes it hard for the Lady Bulldogs. 1-point advantage. Wow, big contact. They're going to call a foul on Isom for a moving screen. I don't know, there was a ton of contact. Coach Isom is fired up about that. It's the third foul on Isom. Will not be a one in the bonus because it's an offensive foul. Tidwell's got it. Parker now is going to give it in the short corner to Smalley. Gregory's got it back to Tidwell. Raphael tried to get it. McAllister pump fake to the rim and up and in. Destiny McAllister. Wow, what a great second half for McAllister. McAllister and Smalley carrying the load. Going in the lane. Des Bryant, they're going to call a foul on Paris Parker, her fourth, team seventh. And that'll send Des Bryant to the line to shoot a pair. They're down 3 with 4 minutes to go. We're halfway through the fourth quarter, and it is a tight game. Bryant misses the first. Des Bryant knocks down the second. She's got 3 here in the second half, 13 total. Again, pressure. Shawn Tidwell's got it here, working against Nevaeh Raphael. Parker thought about the 3, drives, pump fake, up with it, just off the mark. Wow, good move. Couldn't get it to go. Destiny Scott, strong rebound. She's got 5 rebounds on the game. Isom's got it. Bucket. Tie game. Peyton Isom just went over. And Coach Isom's going to call timeout right here, as Peyton Isom has just gone over the 1,000-point mark. So Coach Isom is going to take a moment here. Full timeout called. Doing so to honor Peyton. Fantastic for her. Wow, what a big bucket to do that on. 56 all now with 3:31 to go. They're going to get a ball out here to make a presentation here at half court. And Coach Isom's got a special ball, the white panel on there, and had that one ready for him. Trying to get the band to stop so they can make the presentation here. Let's let the PA announcer, Malachi Mullins.
To launch Isom as he will present Peyton Isom for joining the 1,000 Congratulations.
Photo op. Father and daughter. What a special moment, man. That's phenomenal. Gonna get some pictures on the other side. Gonna get a hug from Mama too. And now she's gonna go try to win a ball game. So fantastic job by Peyton Isom, and so we'll get back to action here in just a minute. 3:31 to go, tie ball game here in Radcliffe. Lady Trojans, Lady Bulldogs in an absolute fight. Lady Bulldogs with possession. I don't understand this. Lady Trojans now backing up, so they get back into the game after being down 6. by putting pressure on. Now they're going to extend it in the half court and try to pressure in the half court. They did so much work. Oh, Raphael saw that one coming and went and got the steals. They tried to go into the post. Shear with the left hands got the bucket. And the Lady Trojans are back in front. Seesaw battle. 3:08. McAllister. Shear going to guard. Gregory now out top. Tidwell wanting the ball in the post here. McAllister wide open. She can. Oh, great. Oh, my goodness. What a play. So Raphael jumps high in the air, tips the ball. Zavi thought she could still control it, so Zavi Smalley trying to reach it, but could not pull it in. And that will go back over to the Lady Trojans. 2:53 to go here. And Lady Trojan basketball, 2-point advantage. Again, seeding on the line, but way more important, bragging rights for these two schools. Crosstown rivalry. What a great look inside. And Des Bryant from Shearer. Bryant's got 15 to go along with 4 rebounds. Gregory's got it there. They want to go to Smalley. She's doubled. Barnes in front, Scott behind. Parker there. Again, they're working this zone look that where they can double it. Just off the mark by Gregory. Ison with the rebound. She's got 7 rebounds to go with her 19 points. They get it into Scott, can't get it. Barnes up, can't get it to go. Gregory on the foul. Wow, 2 great looks inside. Destiny Scott couldn't get it to go. She's done everything right tonight, but that one got away from her. Barnes looking to pick up the slack as she'll go to the line. Up 4, 2:07 to go. Destiny Scott with 15 points on the ball game. Barnes knocking down the first. In the past, that had been a weakness of hers, the free throw line, but she knocks down a big one right there. 61-56. Lady Trojans back in front 5 after being down 5. Wow, great job, Destiny Barnes. They needed those 2. And up 6 now. McAllister guarded by Shear. Parker. Oh, man. Gregory doesn't take it. Finds McAllister at the elbow. Drive in the lane. Oh, up and under. No good. Oh, man. Very light contact. I don't know. Foul's going to be on Scott. Her second personal, team's 9th. So 2 free throws from McAllister. She's been great from the line tonight and in their previous game against Central Hardin. That one's good. Second one off the mark. She's got 12 in the second half, 16 total. There's Bryant out hurrying with the ball. Gets it to Scott, almost lost it. Ball's knocked free again. Scott almost traveled, but she was able to get it to Bryant. Shear wanted it in the corner a little late. Back to Scott. Barnes has it. They need to slow down. Yes, there you go. Now they're going to slow it up. They're going to call Tidwell with the foul on Isom. She'll go to the line. That's her 4th. She's done a great job of not picking up that 4th until now. Had that 3rd early in the second quarter. Had to do it with 1:29 to go, down 5, and Isom will knock down the first. She's got 20 points on the ball game. Does Peyton Isom. Fantastic performance in this big game. Second one off the mark. Smalley will have the rebound. She's got 8 rebounds on the ball game to go with her 25 points. She's been quiet here late. 3 on the way. McAllister knocks it down. What a great second half. I need to give you guys some stats because some of these kids are having phenomenal nights. She cuts it to 3. A 1-possession ball game, 1:18 to go. Again, just 1 possession game here. Let's start with the Lady Trojans again. For the Lady Trojans, Isom with 20, Bryant with 15, Shearer with 5, Scott with 15, Raphael with 4, Barnes with 2, and Johnson with 2. On the other side, Smalley, she's got 25 to go with 8 rebounds. Wow, 15 in the second half, 19 total for McAllister. Woo, what a great second half. And Tidwell with 11 to go with her 5 rebounds. Janiyah Drain 3 points and Patricia Gregory 2 points. So some great performances here. Everybody came to play some ball tonight, and they're balling out, that's for sure. So, wow. Been a pleasure to be in the gym to get to call this game. Hope you've enjoyed the action. I'm Paul Gray. Thanks to Tiana Partee and Ron Hartley for producing and running the cameras for us so that you can enjoy the action tonight. So 63-60 Trojans lead. Full court man pressure now from this squad. DuBose makes a good cut to get the ball, working against Gregory now up the floor. All the way, DuBose scores it. Didn't need 2 like that, but her first bucket is a huge one as Coach Isom laughing. 3 on the way from Tidwell, just off the mark, and there's Bryant. That may do it as Bryant got the rebound there. With 1 minute to go, it's a 5-point game. There's still time here. Foul is on McAllister, I believe. Yeah, McAllister, her second. Oh, excuse me, her third. Team's 10th. It'll be 2 free throws. Nobody was going down to the line there to rebound. 2 free throws here coming, I believe, for Des Bryant. First one good. Bryant's got 16 points. And more importantly, with a minute to go, it's a 6-point game, and I got to think that that's probably it. Can't imagine that John can't get the second one, that John would be able to make up the 6 points in a minute. Parker throws up a 3. That was well off the mark, probably ill-advised, needed to work through the offense a little more. Bryant's going to work it around. They're going to call a foul here, I think. That's going to be on McAllister, her 4th. And I think it's Bryant that will go back to the line. So 66-60, 47.9 seconds remain here. .66-60, second one coming. That one's off the mark as well. There's Gregory with the rebound. Don't have the ball handler with the ball there. They're double teaming up top. Wow, long pass from Parker. That's just ill-advised. No reason for that to happen there. Parker just needed to push the ball up the floor there. They were attacking her, but she was not guarded yet at that point. Trying to hustle it up the floor to Tidwell. Just overthrown. McAllister going to foul Shear. They've got a foul. And McAllister will be out of the ball game. That's her 5th. 3 of those in the last minute. Brylan Jackson will check in for her. Again, 66-60. Shear will go to line to shoot a pair. Shear knocks down the first. Kind of a quiet night for Shear, but she's been efficient. She hasn't had a lot of shots, so when she's had opportunities, she's taken advantage of those. And here's another one. That one's good as well. So Shear with 7 points on the game, 68-60 with 35 seconds. This thing has got to be over. And there's Scott, saw that pass coming and was able to step in front of it. Tidwell coming down to guard Shear. I don't know if she's going to foul, if they're just going to let it run out. 18 seconds to go here. I think they'll let it run out. And so the Lady Trojans, who were pushed to the limit here, down 5 early 4th quarter, and they are able to hang in there. Peyton Isom with her 1,000th point. And 68-60 victory for these Lady Trojans. as it was touch and go for quite a while there. Great effort. As soon as Coach Isom extended that defensive look to create more defensive pressure, that's what really turned the tide here. I'm not sure why he didn't do that maybe even earlier, but certainly they were able to make a lot of good things happen in the full court pressure, the 3/4 court pressure, and a half court pressure in that last 4.5 to 5 minutes here. So great performance from this Lady Trojan squad. A very game performance from the Lady Bulldogs. And John Harden had several phenomenal performances. Again, McAllister and Smalley getting a lot of work done. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to Ron Hartley and Tiana Partee. I'm Paul Gray. The final was 68-60. Lady Trojans on top. Good night, everybody.